Hi, my name is Jason Stergion. I have been coming to Celebration for 13 years. I started helping in the children's ministry because my kids were part of the JBQ and part of the children's church. And I saw how much the pastor at the time was pouring into the kids. So I decided to help out just to kind of support what they were doing for my kids. That's how I started helping out. And then my son and daughter got older, they went into the youth. And we always noticed that kids that went from children's church to the youth somehow fell out. So I wanted to be there just to kind of encourage my kids to keep going. And that was like, 5 years ago. And my kids are now done with, my son has graduated, my daughter is already working. And I decided I actually was going to pull back because I had been doing that working with kids for 10 years and decided to continue working because it's something where it's not for my kids. They're not babysitting my kids. They're not doing stuff just for my kids. There's other kids involved. So it's really working for God. In the end of the day, that's what continues. Is it easy all the time? I travel out with my work, and no, it's not easy, but I get to see what God is doing in kids' lives. I've known some of these kids since they were like 8 years old, 7 years old. So it's kind of, you see them get out all the way to the end. So it keeps me involved with the youth ministry. And not only that, but it's also fulfilling in a sense because there's camaraderies. And when it's helping with the youth, you see kids that what's going on in the youth right now is so different from all these other years that I've seen different groups of kids come through. You're actually seeing kids that are wanting to pray or wanting to worship God. And that's something that it's good to be a part of. It kind of gives you like, there's hope for this world when you see these kids because they're going to be taking care of us one day. So that's why I continue. The other reason that I sit and help out is because people poured into me when I was a kid. I moved here from another state, and I had a lot of mentors and parents that helped me when I was in college. And I always felt it was important for me to do that for others. So if you're looking at what are you pouring into others, because they will remember that when they're our age. They'll remember what was done for them and that they will continue to do. So it's sort of a perpetual thing that you're creating, that people will realize that it's not about serving yourself, not about serving your family. It's not just serving kids that you know, it's serving others, because there's a lot of kids that don't have any kind of mentorship or anybody that says hello or, reaches out to them. And it's something, just a little hello, that's doesn't take much for a little hello. So I would encourage people to get involved because of those reasons.